Hello and namaste. I'm here to share with you a wonderful pranayama breathing technique that will help to expand all different parts of your body. Really good if we're sitting at our desks or whatever you're having to do during this quarantine time. If it's more sedentary or even just to keep our lungs healthy. This helps to allow our body to recognize all the different ways that we can expand our body so that we can breathe more deeply. Oftentimes we breathe on automatic and we breathe from certain parts, maybe just the chest. So this helps our body become aware of all the different ways we can breathe. So find a comfortable seat and a chair on the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down, hands rest on your thighs, close your eyes, and then take your hands to your low belly. Begin inhaling fully, deeply underneath the place where your hands lie. So in your low belly, you want to expand your hands away from your body and then release, just gentle release as you exhale. So inhale, fully expand your belly. Try to really sip in as much air as possible. And then exhale and release. Just one more time. And release. Slide your hands now to the sides of your body. So on the same plane as your low belly, the sides of your body, your pinkies might come to the top of your hip bones. You'll feel them there. And we're going to do the same thing. So inhale, expand through the sides now underneath your hands. You want to really breathe, focus your breath at that part of your body underneath your hands. So you can feel your rib cage, your belly kind of opening up to the left and to the right side. Breathing in as much air as you can. And just slowly releasing out. So not fast exhales, just slow exhales. One more breath this way. Good. Now let's transition our hands, same plane, so front side now to the backs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hands like this on my low back, palms face down. If this hurts your shoulders, you might want to use the backs of your hands. So up to you. So again, on that lower portion of your back, and inhale. Underneath your hands, very subtle, but still really important part of your breath. All these back muscles can really open up and allow your breath to expand more, expand deeper, wider. Good. And take one more breath here. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our hands back to the front. Now we're going to be at a different level. So we started here, we're going to be at the midsection. So take your hands, fingers to your sternum, and you'll know it's that hard bone, and then when you go any lower, it turns soft. It's because your rib cages open up. So take your middle fingers, touch them together right there on that sternum. Allow your other fingers to be just spread out. And then inhale through this region of your chest. As you inhale, your fingers will likely separate just a little bit, and then as you release, they'll come back together. Deep inhales, fully expanding. And a gentle, slow release. One more time, breathing like this. Beautiful. Now slide your hands to the sides of your body, same plane. Hands, fingers pointed towards each other, right? Palms of your hands on your sides, and then inhale through the left and through the right side. Focus on this spot underneath your hands. You can really feel your rib cage opening up. Imagine all those muscles releasing any tension as you breathe like this. Last one. Very good. Now we're going to keep on that same plan, back side of the body. I usually now have the backs of my hands with your fingers pointed towards the sky. If this hurts your shoulders, just imagine your hands back there. So middle of our back, begin breathing in that space underneath your hands. A lot more subtle this one, but still so important. And take a third and last breath. Good, and release. Now we'll take our hands up to this third level. So first level, second level, third level. And we're gonna have our fingers pointed towards each other. Our fingers will be just below our collarbones. You can find your collarbone by those two bones that run parallel to the ground, just about. So have your fingers underneath them, middle fingers again touching. Inhale. Open up through your chest. Those fingers will separate, and as you slowly exhale, those fingers will come back together. 2 more times. Try to sip in as much air as possible on those inhales. Good. Now we'll take our hands underneath our armpits. So you can do this in fist form, backs of your hands, or again, just imagine this if this hurts your wrist at all. Good, I like to do the backs of my hands. And begin breathing underneath that portion of your hand. Feel that top part of your rib cage, sip in as much air as possible, and then slowly release. 2 more breaths here, focus inside. Last one. Good. Now the last part we'll do is our upper back. So try to lift your elbows up, take your hands, place them on the top of that back. If you can't reach that far, again, imagine that your hands are on this upper part of your back, touching the tops of your shoulder blades. Good. And if you can raise your elbows towards the sky, do that. It helps us to open up even a little bit more. And begin breathing in deeply underneath your hands. This is the most subtle of all the spots, but you can feel it most once you get to the very top of your breath. 3 total rounds on this spot. Very good. Hands come back down to your thighs. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you can feel the effects of this kind of breathing, and then focus on trying to breathe through these different parts of your body through the rest of your day. Namaste.